Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we are Real Estate Jerky, I guess.
Live Real
Yeah.
Estate Jerky right now.
Yes, and if you're listening to this on the podcast, it wouldn't be live, so no
True.
reason to talk about that.
Oh, we could.
But if you want to join us live, it's 8:30 every morning, Monday through Friday,
Or 8:32, or right around there.
Anyway, and then we put it to a podcast afterwards. Anyway, so what's new this morning? Anything? Besides we turn off this noise over here.
I think what's new is it seemed to be a very active real estate weekend. That was kind of new. There were lots of people at open houses. There were lots of buyers out there showing. I showed a little bit of property.
Did you?
Yeah.
What kind of property?
A fixer-upper.
Oh, fun.
For an investor buddy of mine, lives across the street, sold his cabin. He's got money, burning a hole in his pocket. We got to find him something.
Yeah, I thought you had one that you could have. Or was he just too late to the party?
And it went for a hell of a lot more than what I thought he should go. So
I know, but they're all going to do that because there's no inventory. So
not if we're earlier to the party.
You mean like
the second it goes on, and not 10 seconds after.
I have an offer before I even put it on.
Yeah, exactly. I'm clairvoyant.
Yeah,
I'm going to write you an offer. You didn't even know you're listing it.
Oh, I remember what I was going to do.
Oh,
before I sat down here, turn the air on.
Oh, that's what we're going to do.
We're going to sweat through this.
Well, we'll be fine.
All right. So not a lot of news this weekend. And back to your open houses, I did see a lot more in my neighborhood, or I should say a lot more at the same property in my neighborhood.
Was that that one property, the bigger property, Brady?
It's down Brady, but I don't know if it's bigger. It's white with brick.
Yeah.
Is it the one with the lions out front? I think so. All right. Well, they're just
could be.
Yeah, could be. Anyway, I just was. They had a estate sale for a couple weekends, and now it's been for sale. And then the gentleman who has had it opened house Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday since he's had it listed.
Wow, good.
I hope it's listed right.
Well, we'll see in a few days.
Well, it's been a couple weeks, or just in my head a couple weeks.
Yeah,
it could be 7 days.
Yeah, or it could be 5 days. Yeah,
could be. Anyway, but again, we keep talking about this, and I don't want to beat a dead horse, but stop waiting. It's not going to get any better. Rates are going to get a little bit worse over the next couple of months, which is okay.
Right.
That just means less competition because everybody's worried. But if I saw an article on Housing Wire today about we have the lowest mortgage delinquencies since 1979.
Everybody's got equity.
Well, 1979 was not a great year because that was the Carter administration into the next year, into the 80s,
right,
where rates got up to 21%.
I remember repainting houses because nobody could sell their home,
and a lot of anyway, a lot of people use like, okay, I need to make a commission on here. Oh, I got a motorcycle I could give you.
Yep. Yeah, I got a boat.
I'm not kidding. They did whatever trade they could to help them write offers and get homes sold. And you guys did a lot of land contracts, wraparounds.
Yep. And that's when we started thinking, hey, look at these FHA loans. They're all assumable.
Right. Well, look at the FHA loans. They're all assumable. What FHA loans?
Yeah.
The problem these days is we put so many people, and we talked about this before, low rates. They don't have to do anything.
Right.
They're just going to sit there for as long as possible, and that's what's going to happen. That's why we have the low, what's the word?
Foreclosure rate.
Exactly, because you got such a low payment compared to where it could have been.
And you have so much equity that you could actually refi yourself out of trouble if you had to.
You could, but most people won't. And then what you could do though is get an equity line for now.
True.
10% is much cheaper than 21 through 29%, which is average credit card rates.
Yeah.
Which is shocking.
That's the truth.
Yeah. The truth. All right. So today, stocks and bonds are higher.
Yeah.
So everything's up a little bit because everybody's worried. The Fed's looking at, hey, they're going to raise over the next couple of months, but then we're going to start seeing them lower it starting next year. So next year is what they're talking about.
2020.
So we're waiting on Fed minutes to come out on Wednesday to see what they talked about behind the closed doors. Which, why don't they just talk in front of everybody if we got minutes later, right?
Could you imagine everybody's different interpretation of what they say, and then boom, the whole world blows up.
Yeah. And each one of them, they don't all agree, of course, because that's how it is. We can barely agree in the world.
Yeah.
So why would you think they would agree anything? But there is a opinion that with the recent inflation report, right, it went up a little bit. More members will lean towards advocating to hike rates, which just get it done. Keep going, get it done. It's got to get worse before we get better, and that's okay. And this week, there's not a ton of news. The biggest thing is, like I said, the Fed minutes on Wednesday, and then we have we have retail sales and National Association of Housing Builders market, which really going to say, hey, we don't have enough homes to build. We don't have permits. We don't have enough this. We're not going to get out of this. And then housing starts and permits. And then on Thursday is the initial jobless claims report, which why that's so important is that's going to affect the BLS report, which stands for what, Mike?
Bureau of Labor Statistics.
Correct. It's really going to push those numbers to see where we're going to go from here.
Yeah.
So I wish I'd stop filling in those words with so fill words. So
how you say in my country or county. Oh, I could do that, county.
Right. But they're all overall thinking is inflation is going to start slowing by November and then be negative by 2024.
It'll be really interesting.
Shocking. It's right around the corner.
Yeah, it is. It is. It'll be here before we don't know it.
Right. This whole 23 is a blur. End of 22 into 23, everybody's like, okay, I just got to get through this.
It'll be interesting to see what the Christmas shopping statistics come out to. That'll be a real good sign of recession is
sign. Is that the word you're looking for?
Well, it was. I couldn't find it, so I used shine. A good indicator is people not feeling confident that they can go out and spend the money like they still seem to be doing. So,
I think they're probably going to get to, with our numbers we had with credit card debt up to this point, $1 trillion, and I think 43% of that, 43 billion was just in the last quarter.
Right.
By the end of this year, that could be close to $2 trillion. That would be the most we've ever seen. And I talked about this before. If you're debt, if you're a company that helps people with getting rid of their credit cards, how to do that, it's a great opportunity. Or if you are, it's a great opportunity to start one because that's a lot of money. That's the most money we've ever seen in credit card debt to help people get out of that. Yeah, because I think there's going to be a lot of bankruptcies.
If you start one that's really good.
Well, that's the thing. It's really questioned. I actually went into ChatGPT and asked it how to create one of those using AI. And there's actually a couple companies using AI to help negotiate with the creditors to get those numbers down.
Really?
Yeah. Well, reach out to me if you have questions about that. I'm not kidding. Reach out to me.
I'm reaching.
And I am putting together the class. It'll be first of, what are we in? August.
We're in
first
August.
of September, the class on how to do, I think I said how to do kind of editing, podcasting, all that kind of stuff. So that way, if you want to start one, I can show you that. And then I'll have a whole course if you want to go through the whole thing or not.
Cool. I probably should do it.
No, you won't do it anyway. So.
I know, but I probably should at least know what I'm not doing.
It's a lot.
I know it's a lot. It's a lot.
Thank God you have me on this side.
No kidding.
Yeah. All right, everybody, make it a great day. Thanks for being here. We'll be here tomorrow. We'll bring some amazing news just like we do every day.
Yeah, it'll be Tuesday.
That's right.
That's my news.
All right, make it a great day.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye.